hero skill-wise, that guy skill-wise is really high with his heroes. Like, he plays so well. He plays so well. I've seen so many games that he carried Alliance, so I really like the way he plays, and I think like banning him out might be a correct idea.
Yeah,
I see where you're coming from, definitely.
It's especially like the way Alliance enables their lanes. They do actually tend to put a lot of focus around Mickey and Boxy. They'll give Qualifier a little bit of attention for the first like level or two, but then their hopes is that he can sustain himself, especially with a hero like Lone Druid.
Definitely. Right now, how I see it happening though is he's gonna be versus a dual lane, and he's gonna be able to farm, but it's not really awesome for him. Like, it's not really awesome for him to lane versus a Lich, let's say. I mean, no one wants to lane versus a Lich, right? And
it's kind of like the Silencer experience as well. Like these are the type of heroes where they're just giving you face. Skywrath was the perfect example of the current meta. If he's in your lane, you probably know you're the lost lane or the hardest one to recover anyway. Yeah,
exactly. But that's why I was kind of surprised that no one had any bans on Warlock or Witch, because those Witch Doctor, those heroes are the like teams kind of figured out how to counter these Skyrats that come onto your lane, or these super aggressive lanes. What you do, you basically get the Witch Doctor with heal level 1, or you pick Warlock and just heal your carry all the time and you just sit behind. So it's kind of a way to alleviate the pain. You still don't win that lane, but your carry farms at least, so let's see how they lane this.
So, does this hurt you to watch these teams that made it through the opens at all? Like, I know you and Bulldog were going at it. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, listen, me and Bulldog, we had a team going there, you know, but we just couldn't beat my old team, EPG. They were kind of, but at least EPG lost after.
So you just kind of like lean back, like, this feels good.
At least they lost, you know. If they won, I would be like, God damn it. If we won versus them, you know, we could have went through.
Let's be totally honest, right? If they won, you would have been in here still casting those matches, criticizing everything they done. Like, the tiniest things.
Definitely. I have history with most of these players, you know, even in this game, so it's like, I'd be criticizing them, and I will be criticizing them this game. Not too much, though. I'm not any better than any of these guys, so I'm certain they know what they're doing.
Oh, Lizard, so damn humble. But it's alright, man. It's okay. You know,
I'm only humble because there's an audience. Usually I'm like, hell are you doing, man?
Like, you just like, of course I'm the best. But we did just see these interesting walls coming up on Kinguin, very close together in the mid.
Yeah, it's actually very interesting, as you said.
I gotta get the rune. Is he in trouble here? He's slowed up. They might get him. They just pull this swashbuckle. He's gone. First blood and Pathos draws it.
Both runes, though. Did they get all 4? No, Pathos got one.
Pathos got one.
Yeah, so they got 3 runes. Worth, man, worth.
Worth it. Now we don't have this nerve-wracking moment. It's like, we might be first blood.
Yo, he can divorce both of these with one set. Almost.
God, no, he didn't. He missed it.
Yeah, but
I mean,
almost,
let's be honest. Do you expect them to place 2 wards here? I think, was that on purpose from Kinguin? They spotted that they were...
They saw him. They saw him with that ward. They had the observer, so they did see him going there. And these 2 wards that we talked about, they're basically anti-Earth Spirit wards. You can see him rotating, and he's sort of a hero that can roll in there, right? So... so as long as you see him, you're safe with Lina. The moment you lose like sight, you're kind of worried. And they're pinging him out. They know what's
they're rolling in. Nisha will get hit up by the wrong bot if they are moving. No, I feel like you have to wait till level 3. Mickey didn't have the Flame Guard anyway, but it's level 3 is the next peak point for the Ember in the mid.
Definitely, and it was on cooldown anyhow, so I guess this is just them harassing her a bit. I'm not certain this is worth it for them, because the Bloodseeker is getting some speed, and, well, he's still very... No, he's not getting anything, he's level 1. Never mind.
Eventually he'll get that speed, but they are aggressive and they fly under the tower, diving for this. Exotic team might be in trouble, he can barely attack back. Foxy will get the kill.
You know, like, Phoenix is actually pretty decent versus Bloodseeker, because once you're 6, if he goes super deep on you, you can always use the Spirit on him, so he can't attack you, or if you have your ultimate, you can dodge those. You can dodge him pretty safely, so...
They're choosing not to aggressive this time. I feel like as soon as they've got the Icarus dive and they've got the Fire Spirit scale, they'll probably look for another kill onto him. I think that's the constant nature of that lane.
Yeah, they have to go on an arm the mid.
Oh, yeah, Nisha, they jump in. Light Strike Array connects onto both of them. Nisha might get away. No, the stun from Tiger misses. Oh, they'll have to back away. But they do force Ellis Ash to respond in the mid lane.
Well, that's some space for Koikoi at least. And I don't think Nisha was gonna die there. Even with the stun, he had a Fairy Fire. So he was... like that Light Strike Array was just perfect from him, so
it was beautiful. And yeah, you're right, it wouldn't have been that close. People sometimes forget Searing Chains does have a scaling cooldown, and because they see it spam later on the game, like, well, you got to watch out for those Searing Chains, they'll be out all the time, which is just not true.
Yeah, on the laning stage, a completely different story early on. Right, so we have the lanes are panning out, kind of. I'm not certain. Bloodseeker is being completely destroyed. He's pressured. He has only 7 last hits, but Lone Druid is suffering the same fate. He has only 4. While the mid lane is very... like, this is interesting, right? We don't see this in the current meta a lot. We don't see these fights over mid again. And there we go, talking about mid.
Yeah, he's trying to come pretty far. You really want to get value out of that DD, but I like, it's odd, but at the same time I can understand it. Both the Bloodseeker and Lone Druid being shut down. Speaking of Bloodseeker, Exotic did dove again. And I think that's the difference. They can't dive with the Lone Druid here. They like, this type of lane in the bot that Team Kinguin have, it's a battle of attrition. Yeah, it's a battle of attrition. Right? It's not like you don't kill them instantly, whereas in top they can dive easily and find those kills.
They definitely... The problem with Exotic Deer is he wants to go in with Blood Rage and take a kill off of a creep, but then Insania just fires his Fire Spirits on him, and then you cannot actually get that last hit. And then you are kind of like stuck there trying to heal yourself up. It's
kind of a dream game for the bird because like melee heroes are easy. It's one of these heroes that relies on prediction. And you know when a melee is going to go for a last hit.
Definitely, especially as a Bloodseeker, you want to go for those last hits to heal yourself up. And...
oh, roll in. They connect on Ellis Sash, but no. Oh, they knock Nisha up to the high ground. Can they get across? They have got the Searing Chains to the Slight Fist. Nisha, they catch him, and now Insania's showing up as well. Will slow down Nisha's attack speed. Light Strike Array to try and help. Oh, Insania getting him close. Fairy Fire. Nisha needs to run a little bit quicker. The Fire Spirit gets it. Insania snipes him out. We said this man was a threat on his bird, and he's proving it.
Yep. He really likes playing this Phoenix.
They get the Panda.
Yeah, it's 300 gold. That's a lot, but still...
so expensive.
Yeah, it's expensive, but still, Koikoi is getting experience and he's sticking around. He's not... I mean, he's losing this lane, definitely, but you're playing versus Undying. Like, you can't really expect to do a lot.
It's like you're sitting there, like, abuse my baby cub for now, because as soon as he gets root, you'll be the one in trouble.
Yeah, definitely.
Can you imagine how crazy Undying would be as a counter Lone Druid if he got strength off the bear?
Oh, that would be actually awesome.
I mean, I don't think the bear has stats.
On mid lane, we have a go on Lina again.
Oh, they jump in. They got the Sunray this time, which means they're going to tank up and keep moving forward. Nisha getting super low. The Searing Chains, it hits. Kako in a little bit of trouble, but needs to move away. Tiger getting super low. They drop the Tombstone. They will at least be able to farm this, but they do lose Tiger in return.
I love how everyone... Yeah, I love how... Yeah, they were all cancelling their attacks because they were afraid that it's gonna get denied. It's just so valuable. Like, you get 300 for the bear, but you get 150 for the tomb as well, so it's kind of a nice pick there.
True. So Mickey's doing really well in this mid lane now as a result of that.
Yeah, he gets the Lina and he gets the tomb. So it's really nice.
I feel that that's good for Alliance because this is the snowball element in their team. This is the one that needs to take over in the mid game.
On top lane?
Oh, jump in. They find him again. Oh, no. Boxy in return will fall, though.
I don't think he cares. Honestly, he got the experience and he died. Bloodseeker died. He didn't get the XP, right? So the gold is kind of significant, but not a whole lot.
And like Bloodseeker is a gold reliant hero, whereas Legion's more XP reliant.
I mean, they both rely on certain levels. They like, he needs Rupture definitely on Bloodseeker. He needs the levels as well and the gold as well. However, if you get 150 gold and you die there and you miss a catapult and 3 creeps, nice.
That roll of it, they rooted twice. He swashbuckled away, and Tiger was waiting the entire time for that. Beautifully handled.
It's a really nice kill for them, killing that Pangolier that's on top of the network. He's actually the only one that has like any network on on Team Kinguin, so killing him is really nice to stop his... Like, he's the one that's gonna be able to do some things in the mid game for Kinguin.
Yeah, he's their enabler. I mean, Lena's nice. She can get early farms, sure, quick yules, look for these pickoffs. But if you find Alliance stacking up these early team fights, it's a Pangolier that's going to control the outcome more than anyone else.
Definitely. They do have this Tombstone and Lich ult, but the Pango is their control, right? At this moment, like, how many stuns do they have? They just have the Light Strike array and they have the Pango's ultimate, so... I'm like, he's going for Vanguard, actually, on Pango. Interesting item choice.
I feel like right now, it's the magic damage that's the big concern. I guess if he's going to try and stay and harass the Lone Druid out, he's going to need the extra defense. Meanwhile, top, Rupture comes out. Foxy's surrounded on all sides. He's going to stand his ground for the press attack, but he should fall here. Just trying to farm up before he does. That's 4 heroes for that, though. And that alleviates pressure from everywhere else on the map.
Yeah, meanwhile, Lone Druid is free farming and Earth Spirit was taking some experience on mid, so it's a nice trade for Alliance, I think. Yeah, they lost their Legion, but they're fine with that. It took them so much time as well to kill her. Did you notice that? 4 of them going at her, and she was like just standing there.
Like, well, I'm just gonna, like, I think Foxy even got 2 free last hits before he died. He's just kind of like, I'm content with this. I trade my life. I'm gonna die, but
I'm just gonna get some creeps here. That's it.
Oh, I think my favorite example of that was back when... Oh, they're actually rolling in off this point, but they need more. They throw out the Chain Frost, they will get it, they run him down, and now Phaetos needs to get out of it. Can he actually make it, though? Mickey can chase. He's got remnants available. They'll roll through 3 on top of him. Phaetos has no escape. So he gets to kill the Koi, but he has to give his life. He does force a lot of heroes from Alliance to rotate, though, and they might try and move on the top lane. Exotic Deer can't get close enough.
They don't have the damage in between the 2 of them. The Undying and the Bloodseeker to kill Boxy right now.
I guess it's the psychological factor of the last time they tried it. Like we were saying, it took them so long to kill him. Now they just look at this like, resource investment, is it worth it?
It was 4 of them the last time, right? So... Undying is porting bottom. Actually, if Koikwa dies here again...
yeah, he's
could be in a lot of problem. Yeah.
He has to just sit back. There's no way he can even try and farm. But they did have wards to spot this out. So they had a ward near the rune that should have seen the TP at the tower.
They have the wards, yeah. So he's just running away, and that's it. He's saying, just take this tower. I'm done. I'm done defending this. And like his team has towers well.
Like they don't push towers well on the side of Team Kinguin with these 3 heroes. Those are the worst tower pushes.
Yeah, they don't really have any tower push on their team. When you think about it, like who can last it? Who can right click them? There's only Lina that does some amount of damage from safe distance. But,
you know, once she gets a few items, several items.
But early on, when you think about it, I don't know. I just favor the Alliance's draft so much more. Like they had even a nice laning stage, right? Versus these heroes that are really strong in the laning stage. And now is there, like, once this Phoenix gets 6, once this Earth Spirit gets his 6, like that's their peak. That's their power spike. While Undying and Lich, they're just gonna fall off harder and harder. So I don't know. I kind of feel that Kinguin just exactly. They need to smoke and they need to make some stuff happen because.
But Mickey's gonna be the hardest one to lock down. If he sees them coming for a moment, he'll just jump away remnants. Nisha can lead in here. They use the wrong find Nisha. Oh, he does hit the light strike away. Mickey a little bit in trouble. They push the blood right as well to find the kill. But they throw a lot in just to get that kill into Mickey. Phaetos may have went a little bit deep here. Should swashbuckle to safety. But, I mean, this is what we're talking about. They have no tower push. They just got that kill. Like, round of applause. Well done. Now, what are you going to do? You're going to TP back top, walk back bottom, and just continue to farm.
Easy 175 gold for Phoenix as well. From that tomb, and that's it. I mean, it's kind of weird, right? You just committed all your ultimates to just kill 1 Ember, and you didn't even get the tower for it, so...
It's like they're trying to slow down the disease. They're not actually attacking it directly. They're not curing the problem here, which is that Alliance will push your towers. They will take map control as this game goes on. You need to start taking control of those towers.
I mean, it's hard for them. I just don't see how they get out of this, because their two supports are not good at anything right now. And I mean, I'm not blaming the players. It's just the way the heroes are. Like Lich, the biggest problem that I see in Kinguin right now.
Pathos.
Bottom lane.
Fuel comes out. Remnant moving in on the Siren Chase as well, which means he shouldn't be able to escape this. He will die. They don't get the duel win, but that's not the point of that duel in the first place. It's just to ensure they control Kinguin's mid-game tempo.
Definitely, they slow down that nasty Pangolier even harder, and that's fine enough for them. And at the same time, Lone Druid was taking top tower, so it's they got one kill on one side of the map and a tier 1 on the other, and it was just Lone Druid and Phoenix on the other side of the map doing it. So I find their draft a lot more superior. And
they roll in, they drop the Supernova. Kako in a little bit of trouble. Siren Chain is up now. Drop the Tombstone, trying to stay alive. They throw out the Lynn, Chain Frost, but only hits on the Tiger. The Magnetize continue. They jump further in with Insania. They force out the Roll of Thunder, and now they're in retreat. But Insania, he already used his dive. He can't get out alive. Pectos will get a double kill. But you did invest a lot, and it's just the supports you claim.
You remember what we were talking about, how this Undying hero is really good if they go on him, if they waste stuff on him, and then he just throws that Tombstone and he's like, here I am, kill me, whatever, I don't care. That's exactly what happened. So
Heal top. Sonic did. They're actually gonna get a win this time. The assistance of Quaper. But I get what you mean. It's like in that scenario, just sticks on the high ground. It's like, guys, it's up there if you want to hit it. There's a whole team waiting for you up there. And yeah, you're right. They expended way too many resources at that point.
Definitely. Like Phoenix Sag, it has a decent cooldown. You know, 110 seconds. It's not small, and it's not a small amount of time to wait. And then Earth Spirit used his ultimate as well, just for this Undying. It wasn't a good go. Like this, they shouldn't do this, in my opinion. And they should completely ignore the Undying. He's the guy that, like, alright, let him farm mid. Like, let him trade farm with Ember. Why do you care? Like, what's that Undying gonna build that's gonna make any difference in this game? Like, he's pretty much irrelevant.
Looking to rectify this, they have smoked up. They're moving top, but Kinguin already anticipating it as the problem. I feel like Poifa just needs to be left to his own devices. They need to try and fight around Mickey like they were trying in the mid lane. Just look for a prime target, not a dead and decomposing slab of meat.
Yeah, they can, like in my opinion, this is the thing. They can go on Undying as well, as long as there are multiple heroes around him. They shouldn't go on the Undying alone, because they have a lot of AoE in their spells, and the egg really is nice when it's in a team fight. But in a solo pick-off, like, you waste an egg to get a kill on Undying. Like, the thing is, he used that egg on mid not only to secure the kill on Undying, but to prevent them from helping him and going on them after, right? It wasn't about the damage of the egg that he planted there for. So I just think that if they find a couple of good openings for team fights, or if they find some kills with Legion Commander, Alliance is set pretty much set to win this game.
Yeah, it feels like the next timing for Alliance is around this Blade Mail on Boxy. That'll just enable them to get one kill when they open the fight, and then they can flip it out. But yep, they come in. Egg again. This is more worth it though. They'll find Penta. Can he actually move away? No. The Remnant Fruit tries to get the Roll of Thunder off, but it won't work. Mickey seals the deal. And, I mean, is that better value? That's an important kill. I feel like that egg's worth it.
Yeah, killing a position 3, their offlaner is definitely more value than killing a non-dying that's completely irrelevant as the game goes by, so...
And they still have the Magnetize, so they can play around that. Yule's in the mid lane, trying to jump on Boxy. They drop 2. The blink in though, Boxy! Will force out the Chain Frost, and now he turns around. He's like, you want to fight? Let's go. Jumps on the Keko. Can they do enough damage to the Laguna? Still going to melt him out in time. They jump the backline. They find the leader as well. She just gets shredded. They'll kill Boxy, but they're going to lose so much in return. The Rupture coming out to Mickey means he has to stand and fight. But insane, he's like, hell no. TP out. I want no part of this. Mickey's just trying to move away. Remnant. Siren changes in time, and now Peytos turns around. Will clear Mickey up. But that was a lot invested, and I mean, it feels like it was an even trade in the end, because you get so much gold in that Bloodseeker.
Yeah, it was an even trade, but at the same time you were fighting 4 versus 5. You know, you had the Lone Druid just farming top the whole time. He wasn't even there, and they still kind of had it evened out. So, what's gonna happen once the Lone Druid starts joining the fights? It's gonna be. And the problem was they were even initiated on, right? The LC was the one that got caught. So.
Yeah, a little bit of a slip up coming out from them. I think like the important thing here, like you said, is when the Lone Druid joins in. And that's kind of the awkward issue. It's not just the fact he adds his damage to the fight. I feel like the thing that you have to really be scared of here is Savage Roar and how it affects your team's lineup. Oh, jump top. Nisha in a little bit of trouble. They aren't going to go for the duel. Yes, they will. They jump in. They don't care about the blood right. Rupture's going to come out, though, onto Mickey. They need to actually protect him. He's taking a lot of damage here. The sun's lasting way too long, and now they're all through with Phaeton. They'll kill off Mickey, and can they get Boxy as well? Exotic Deer a little bit low. They will try and protect him using the pipe. Boxy clears the silence, press the attack to move away. They're still chasing. And actually, no assistance coming from Alliance here. Just more Kinguin ones turning up as the shield crash does seal his fate.
Patos is doing so much right now, and they're like Kinguin overall is doing a lot with the bad cards that they've been given. Like the laning stage didn't go really well for them. The only strong hero that came out of their laning stage is the Pangolier, right? He had a lot of farm, and he's
still got a lot.
Yeah, he's really carrying them right now through the mid game. So we'll see if it's gonna be enough. He's opting to go for that Crimson Guard right now, and
he's still on the utility role. I think that's the right move this game, though.
Definitely.
I mean, like you can't really like go for this cheesy, I don't know, Maelstrom MKB build. I just don't feel like you're gonna get value because the heroes you're up against do tank up quite a lot.
Exactly, you're completely right, and you know what? Like Kinguin is actually very. Wait, let's check the smoke. Boxy is smoked up, and he's gonna follow Lina on mid.
Yeah, they want to jump this. They see Nisha, they ping it, they jump straight in. The duel comes out, the Sorin from Asania, they throw down the egg, and now the TP is still gonna jump in. This might be a mistake though. Supernova is gonna tick out. Akkor's gonna get stunned along with the Bloodseeker. They will make their exit perfectly timed. And now the Royal Thunder from Patos trying to find someone that will walk into Boxy. He does have that DD. They need to control him perfectly here. Make sure he can't escape. Blood right out, but he'll die. Once again, though, you rotate all your heroes to deal with that, and you still lose the Lina.
But I love how they ported in even through the egg. Like all three of them got stunned, but they were like, "No, we're committing to this. We're going."
That was the surprise. Like
yeah.
it was like this is perfectly timed actually because it caught the long TPs as well.
Yeah, it caught all three of them. It was amazing, but they still got a kill there. They still killed the Legion commander, and I really love how Kinguin understands their strengths. And there, many teams would be like, "No, guys, we're not porting into an egg. This is gonna be a disaster. We're gonna be stunned forever." But that's just not the case. So they really played that well.
Yeah, you got to kind of measure how much Alliance commit at the start of the fight, and if they have enough to go again. And they didn't in that scenario. They tried to retreat, but. I mean, that's the thing. As soon as you have to walk away from this lineup, Patos can easily take control of the fight.
Can you click on the bear?
Koifa may be in a little bit of trouble. They've got the Radiance, but it's bouncing nicely. Chain Frost out Koifa. TP. He's going to make it out. The bear, he stands his ground. He might actually pay the price for his master leaving him behind, but he lives.
If they got that bear fast enough, Koifa could have died, but...
Missed chances.
Missed chances and, like... A really nice savage roar. And why I said click on the bear wasn't really because he was getting ganked, but because of the radiance.
It's the radiance,
so,
yeah.
So
it's kind of like as well. This is pretty typical. We see this a lot. Is lineups they don't shut down Koifa. He gets actually a fantastic timing on radiance. Remember, he has the Helm of Dominator as well. This is a really good timing. And suddenly he will get involved with his team.
The Helm of Dominator basically serves you like Midas pretty much. It boosts your farm a lot, and it gives you some pushing as well that Midas does not. So it's like you can decide between the Dominator and the Midas, but I think Dominator is just so much better right now.
It's so good. I feel like Midas is just not an item you can think about at the moment. Games end too quickly, and you don't get the active involvement out of it. Tiger jumps in. They do drop the tombstone, but Kako down to half HP already. The Supernova down once more. They need to turn and fight it, but right now, Boxy stopping them getting anywhere near that egg. They go in full retreat. The stun hitting on the Patos as well in mid-roll Thunder. Some ready to protect Boxy as they try and move away. Exotic did use the BKB. Rupture coming out into Boxy. He needs to get out of here, but he'll be forced to stand and fight. But can he really? Insania does get silenced up as well. They're going to chase through. He does not have the dive for another 25 seconds. They are in full retreat here. But Laguna out. They'll get Insania. And once again, Kinguin, they flip a fight. And it just feels like when these fights go on too long, Alliance aren't having the edge right now.
Yeah, like they don't have any burst damage, right? We were talking about Phoenix and Earth Spirits, how good they are in team fights. That's true, but you do not like you can maybe gamble with Ember Spirits and use at least 2 spirits to go in and do some burst damage. But right now, besides that, they don't really have anything.
Chain Frost comes out, will force Ember away. As you said, they're in this scenario where they don't really have the burst. They'll find pickoffs here and there, but this is a roach happening. Oh, Tiger walks in. the Raw to try and get him out of the pit. He does not have the Magnetize available. Bloodright's going to come down. They need to move away. Samurai out. Crackle's going to get low. He does drop the tombstone. They need to finish this roast right now. Lightstriker ready to stop this, but there's a jump in. And no, Nisha does manage to still get his hands on the Aegis. So Boxy in the pit doesn't have a choice but to fight. Mickey coming in, looking for the pick off. Gets rid of the Aegis. Patos running out of time here as his Rolling Thunder does end. Bloodright to try and space out, but Searing Chains is good. The duel through Nietzsche. He can't stand up. Exotic Deer forces use the BKB, but he's not doing anywhere near enough damage. He'll die as well. Patos, last man standing in this pit fight for his team, but not for long. And they'll chase through. They won't be able to find Lich as he was trying to get back across. But to be honest, I don't think he would have much impact without the Chain Frost available.
I mean, the Roche fight is actually so amazing between these two teams because they have so much potential. Both of these teams have a really good Roche fight, and that was really nice to watch.
And they're not done just yet. They want Kako as well. He's stuck here. He can't get away, really. Searing Chase coming off cooldown, they get him. I think you're right. Like, it looked so close, but that was a fantastic stun through from Tiger on the free just to slow that Roche down enough that they get in.
Yeah, the bear was in, Savage roaring, burning them down with Radiance. Then you have Phoenix firing his Fire Spirits. And then it's from one side. On the other side, you have the Tombstone that works really nice. But you didn't have some spells, like Lich didn't have his ult and Phoenix didn't have his ult, so the potential is even greater actually when you look at it. The next Roche fight, if we get there, it's gonna be even more fun.
I think what we saw there was the power of Savage Roar, really. Like, it forced him out of the pit, and that forced Roche to walk out of the pit, which meant that they couldn't damage him. Which more or less sealed the deal.
It forced them out. The bear had more time to slowly burn them, and it wasn't even like, yeah, Alina got the Aegis, but it didn't really matter in the end because they wasted so many resources just trying to get to Roche that they couldn't fight afterwards. So.
True. So they need a solution, and it looks like they can actually go for more ganking as Lina will be building that Shadow Blade next. I feel like this is more they're forced into this. They know right now, like after what they just saw there, we talked about Alliance didn't have a perfect fight because they didn't have all their ults available, but they still managed to win that fight.
The thing is, you're saying they're forced into it. I slightly disagree because they were forced into these items that they already bought. So you have the Pangolier that went full utility, right? Pipe and Crimson. I'm fine with that, alright. But yeah, then you have the Bloodseeker with the BKB, and you have the Lina with the Yules, you know? And all these items are kind of defensive. All these items are kind of to defeat the enemy team's magic damage, to counter the Lina, all these things, you know. You don't have any farm potential with these items, and you don't have any pick-off or team fighting potential with them. Yeah, BKB kind of helps you, but you're forced to buy that. You don't want to buy that item. Like, you don't want to go Blackwing Bar first item. It's not really the best thing ever. Yeah, there are some Bloodseekers that buy it anyway, but like,
so what you're saying is they've basically been forced into this scenario. They kind of put themselves in this scenario, really. It wasn't as much Alliance's moves as it was the Itemization from the start said, we're not focusing farm, we're focusing kills.
Yeah, exactly. And then you don't get kills, and what happens is this Lone Druid is on 11k, this Ember Spirit is on 11k net worth, while your Lina is 9.5, and your Bloodseeker is the only one that's up there, that's close enough.
Well, let's hope these defensive items help them, because there's a smoke rotation from Alliance. They want to jump in, stun. Actually missing with Tiger.
He was aiming for the bird, man.
Yeah, he just hates birds.
Yeah, you know, the Wild King bug.
Oh,
the duel?
He's gone. Another duel win.
Goodbye, Lich.
He's up to 76 damage, and it doesn't feel like we've seen that many duels that have actually ended in victory so far, but I mean, Boxy, he's getting pretty scary.
Yeah, he has a lot of ads damage there, and he's getting his BKB soon too, so...
Interesting that he didn't go for the Blade Mail first.
Yeah, I guess he's afraid. Katsu is dead on top.
Wow. Just gets solo picked off. The good news is Mickey cannot kill the Tombstone. That's your constellation prize right now. They're going for more. They do actually catch on Anisha, forcing him away, but the extra movement speed from the Fiery Souls might allow him to escape. To dive in from Insania. Patos, thinking about using that wrong funnel, won't yet, but the BKB coming over Exotic Deer just to fight with the bear right now. We'll try and move across. The BKB is about to run out. He needs to be careful. Insania gonna go deeper, has the Supernova available. Searing Chain's gonna hit. Now Patos does try and come in. The duel though, in the meantime, they try and actually get the kill on the Boxy. The Laguna's doing no damage. They'll find the kill on Exotic Deer, and now you need to get out of the room. Patos held in place. Can they do anything here? Stunning him. They need to actually silence him up. They will. Patos has no way of actually escaping this. The Chain Frost way too late to the fight. Boxy They'll tank it up, but the Bear and Qualifiers, they'll split it between them.
Yeah, they're just being separated left, right, and center. Undying dies top, then this team fight happens here, and there's no tombstone because it was used on top. Then the BKBs are just kited through. The only thing that the Bloodseeker got in his BKB was that Ursa. Phoenix didn't even want to use his Zac that whole fight, and
I mean, that means he's still got it for the next fight. Now they can push in. They're going to take the remaining tower. He's trying to slow us down by using the Bear, but it's like, what does that really achieve? It buys you maybe 2 seconds, but Mickey's not going to give you those 2 seconds. He sees you use yours. He wants to go in, but he hasn't got the support right now. Respecting the fact that Nisha still hits like a truck.
And the tier 2 is that they're basically taking over the map and taking over this game completely.
It's becoming quite concerning.
It's scary. It's scary when a Legion commander can just jump in and duel a Bloodseeker next to his Lina and not care, you know. And
Laguna tickles. You're like, oh, that was beautiful. Nice try, buddy.
Nice Laguna. Try like 5 more and maybe you'll kill me.
Do you want to buy an Axe first? I wouldn't mind so, but I mean, at the same time, Mickey's continue to farm. Actually, he has the Aeon Disc now. Oh, wow. Is he going to come back to the Remnant? Because they're waiting. They're smoked up right now. No, Pathos moves through. Does see Tiger. He'll roll out in time, though. They can't block him. Going to be forced to use the Rupture just to get the kill. That's still a lot just for that Earth Spirit kill.
Definitely. It kinda allows them, like, it's not even about killing the Earth Spirit and getting 250, it's about taking control of the right side of the map, and now they can even move in the left.
You're coming in, Boxy jumps in the big AV, Passos a little bit of trouble, Supernova comes in, they'll already get the kill onto the Pangolier. The Tombstone a little bit too tanky for them to want to attack, they need to get out, Saini will fly away, so will Boxy run. But, Mickey, is he thinking about going in here? I think he just wants to slow them down.
Yeah, he's just triggering them a little bit there, you know. you can't catch me.
Us.
Yeah. That's it. Did you check Lina's next item, by the way? She actually went for the BKB, so it isn't even the Shadow Blade that we were talking about. So.
And this is just more defense. Like, this is, like we were saying, they're in this defensive scenario. They're just putting themselves there more.
Yeah, it's more rough. I mean, it's rough, but what can you actually do? If you go for pickoffs and they fail, and then you lose the team fights as well, your game is done. So it's kind of the safer option, but I guess it's the necessary option as well. They aren't gambling though, and I kind of... I think that sometimes you should gamble in your games to...
We do see a lot of teams kind of become overly defensive, I think, these days. Like, you think back to old Dota, where it was mistake after mistake, but it was constant aggression. Nowadays, people tend to just worry about dying instead of killing.
I mean, listen, when you're watching the CIS qualifier and in the first 10 minutes you have 2 kills, you know what's up.
There you go.
It's like, what's happening to my game, you know?
And we thought aggression had moved to China, but they chilled out in the qualifiers as well.
Yeah.
I feel like actually either EU or maybe SA has been the most aggressive.
Team Serenity won it, so, you know, like...
The name says it all.
That's it, man. Just keep it slow. We don't have to kill each other, just farm, you know, just chill.
Just pick heroes that sound relaxing. Naga Siren, she has a beautiful song. We'll pick that as well.
Exactly. So you can see how Radiant is playing on the bottom side of the map, taking control. And
Mickey just went top.
Mickey went top, but he has a Remnant. He can get out.
Yules?
Hopefully.
They timed this right. Oh, they get him with a light strike, but the Aeon Disc procs, and now he'll use himself and just move away. Mistakes made. No! They start from the Roll and Thunder. They catch him.
Finally,
beautifully done.
The Blink Dagger on the Pango finally
having value.
Off. Yeah, having value. That was great. That was really awesome.
That was beautifully
be a little bit careful. Like he was thinking, I have Yules, I have Aeon Disc. There's no way they catch me, but. You have to be careful versus teams like Kinguin or any of these teams that are in the qualifier because they'll find a way.
Well, yeah. I mean, Kinguin proving they're not out this yet. They are 9k behind Alliance, though, and the concern has got to be the later this goes, the more Alliances line up takes over. I mean, it's a Lone Druid for a start before we even get onto the rest of the line. Like, Lone Druid, if this goes super late, Ember can always transition to a right-click build just to try and take control of the fights even easier without risking himself. There are better options, I'd say. Like when you think we talked about Undying and Lich really falling off, the supports on Alliance not so much.
That's their biggest problem. Like when I see the Kinguin's draft, that's the biggest problem I see in it. They have these 2 supports that absolutely don't scale, and on the other side you have Earth Spirit and Phoenix that absolutely do scale, you know. So We'll see.
Especially the Phoenix. Like, Sunray is going to be probably the deciding spell on this. I feel like that has to be the entrance kill, the Phoenix, in these fights. But it's so hard to achieve when you've got that bear with the Savage Roar.
Yeah, if they can get the Phoenix, that would be awesome for them. However, you have the Savage Roar and you also have the Legion Commander with the heal. And the only thing I dislike about Alliance's movements right now is that they're moving around this bottom side of the map. And Rosh is up, so like usually when the Rosh is up, you want to switch your play to the left side to ward it, to be around there, but instead they're just forcing...
Let's go high ground.
Yeah.
Like, why not? If they're going to play around the top side of the map, force them all back. You've already done half the health of the tower with that bear.
That tower died so fast. It lost half of its HP so fast. That was ridiculous.
The adorable part is when they put the ice armor on and the bear just stares at like, that's not going to make any difference.
That's bear with an AC and Radiance, so... And the Basher now, so... it is hard, man.
Well, I mean, this, like I said, this actually forces Kinguin to respond. Like, they can't actually stay in, and Roll Thunder coming out. They're going forward here. Interestingly enough, on Insane, can they get him in time? He's got the Supernova. Swords away, though. They do get the duel. Nice jumps back in. The duel not doing enough. The BKB protects from the Chain Frost, and now they will be able to get Exotic Deer away, but they can't kill the egg in time on the back. But Pathos separated from his team here. And now the Sunray bleeding dry. Can they get rid of him? He's so damn tanky with that Crimson Guard plus pipe. He'll live. So they get 2 kills. They pick off Qualifier on the back foot.
This was great for Kinguin. I mean, they got the whole druid. Yeah, it's fantastic. And the egg was used, so... They don't really have a lot of damage in the pit. Like, their objective taking is very questionable when it comes to towers or Roshan, right now at least. But they might like in December.
I feel like the insane part is how Pangolier was... Like, it was more or less Pangolier that eliminated the lone druid on the back line, which you wouldn't expect to see solo, essentially.
It was right, Pango and the Lich Ult bouncing around a little bit. It was amazing. Like, they're doing so well. Like, these teams, you can always... There you go. The medallion on Undying actually allowing them to go rush. This is gonna happen though. Phoenix is around, Ember is around.
Sunray, they want to jump in. Mickey, oh, he doesn't get there in time. Nisha does manage to pick up the Aegis, but already getting low on HP. Sunray doing so much work. The BKB to go for a duel again. They control the Undying. They should be able to find the duel win. And now, when Lina comes up, she's all alone. They're buying back and try and get back across in time. But Nisha, are they going to be too late? Yule's control on the box, and they miss it again. The Lagoon coming through. They will clean them up. Chain Frost chasing on to Mickey, triggers the on disc. He needs to get out fast because in the meantime, Tiger, perfectly controlled by Pathos. Pathos, can he actually kill us? Bats away by Tiger just in time. Roll Thunder through. They actually control up the bear. Meanwhile, the Rupture coming up. Kuiper, a little bit of trouble here. Forced to run away, but he'll die anyway. Can't get out of the blood right in time. On the other side of the fight, Mickey all alone. Wants to kill Anisha, but he's out of mana and out of time. Double kill for Exotic Deer as they take a favorable win at the Roche.
Yep, they did take the favorable win, but they did buy back as well. You have to remember that. Pathos bought back, Exotic Deer bought back, they lost the Aegis. However, it's still worth it for them, I believe.
They needed to. Like you could just, bend over and accept that, but you're essentially just allowing Alliance them run across the map. You needed to respond. I felt like it was the right move, but you're in this awkward scenario, right? Where
I agree with you. It's definitely the right move, and that was actually a risk they needed to take. It was good. They played that really well. The Roche fights are amazing again.
Yeah, I mean, you want to see them take risks. So Kinguin, they heard the great gold lizard himself.
Yeah. Right. They took that fight really well. The thing is, Ember kind of went for Lina while the Lone Druid was ruptured and trying to fend off against Bloodseeker. That was kind of weird for me. I guess he was trying to zone the Lina away from the Lone Druid, but that never happened. What happened is he died to Lina and I don't know, one more guy, and Lone Druid died to Bloodseeker. I believe if they went on Bloodseeker with both the Bear and the Ember, they could have at least stopped him from killing Lone Druid. They kind of messed up their priorities in that fight.
I feel it's also awkward though because your Ember's more or less magical damage and the BKB was still running for Exotic here.
Which... Oh, that's true. That's somewhat true, but it would run out very soon. So it's not really the longest BKB he did, but it's very early on and it's already on 5 seconds. So
and that's the big deal right now is that they are burning through their heavy BKB charges so quickly on the side of Kinguin just to try and swing this back, and they're doing a good job. They brought it down to a 2k network lead in favor of Alliance. But they need to start taking more objectives. They finally start taking towers.
There we go. We have a smoke from them. This is what they need. And they get this Lone Druid. Yeah, they're running straight into... he's kind of
Are they going to go the right way? Nope, they're going the other way. They're going to walk towards the bear and Boxy as well. But with Insania nearby, they need to be careful here.
That's a BKB.
Smoke. BKB comes out, and the blade mail as well, taking a lot of damage. We'll try to use the shrine to stay alive, but they'll back away. They don't want to fight this. Mickey, in the meantime, is just split pushing in the bot lane.
Well, they burned through the BKB. One charge of the BKB on the Legion Commander, so that's kind of good. And they killed her, so it's a good pick off. If they can get this tier 2 on top, it's gonna be even better.
And they're not defending Alliance. Are they gonna... Yeah, they're going for it. Mickey is going on the bot lane. They've got Qualifier here as well. They want to get that tower. And actually, compared to what we saw the bear do last time, I could imagine it being easily done.
Yeah, however, the Lich killed all the creeps already, so I assume Kinguin is going to fall back and defend that tower. They're not gonna let it fall. It's very important because it opens up the shrines, and then next team fight around Rush Pit, you can't really buy back and port on the shrine and get there like you did the last time. So
true. We said the buybacks were crucial, but they did decide to fight. Eliminate that port point, and suddenly no response in time. That's kind of Kinguin's issue. They're forced, like both teams kind of forced now to fight as 5. The difference is Alliance can split and get good value with their split pushing heroes, especially the Lone Druid.
The last time when they caught the Legion Commander, though, it was only Ember showing on the lane, and he was the only one split pushing. So I understand that Koikwa is a little bit worried. If he does not see them, he's afraid that he's gonna get ganked, so he lets his buddy Ember Spirit try and push out the lanes, but it's not really great because Ember Spirit does not push nearly as fast as Lone Druid when it comes to objectives, right? So
yeah, it's about Lone Druid.
As long as Lina isn't showing, as long as Pangolier isn't showing, it's gonna be really hard for Koikwa to actually split push because he's gonna be afraid of getting caught, and like if he gets caught, they're gonna force his buyback or at least take the whole map and just ward it up. Make it much harder for Alliance to get out and take any objectives. So
you're eventually forced to scenario where you have to go as 5, but we're seeing the big issue right now is that if you're 5 on 5 and there's no pick up beforehand, Kinguin kind of have that edge, right? Chain Frost splits you up, got the Tombstone being thrown down, that's something additional you have to deal with. It's quite awkward to try and fight into Kinguin right now.
Yes, I'm honestly surprised by the team fight of Undying and Lich. I mean, I'm surprised that they're doing as much as Phoenix and Earth Spirit, that's all. I'm not surprised by how strong they are. Like, you have this Chain Frost. If RNG Jesus looks your way, right? Like, you can actually do so much in these team fights. If it doesn't, you kind of do nothing. On the other hand, Undying is always useful. He has his two tombstones, and it's always gonna do a lot. So.
You know, it's about that level 25 with the 30 HP regen. You want to get to that point. Suddenly you just fight. Like we said, in fairness, that's actually a valid point because we said Alliance don't really have bursts.
That's true. The 30 HP regen on the ice armor is just ridiculous.
But do you know what they do have? They have a smoke. That got spotted out. Ping's coming out right now. No one else has been revealed just yet. This is the problem. If they commit onto Kako, it's not worthwhile because he will just drop a second tombstone and then you'll be initiated on. And they'll be forced to. They jump in, the duel comes down, they should get the win easily, but the Chain Frost and a Roll and Thunder doing a lot of work. Tiger already dead. In the meantime, Pangolier does get stuck, but Val Boxy in a little bit of trouble. The egg, not going to achieve much right now. The buyback comes out from Undying. In the meantime, you will lose Qualifier as well. Insania's egg finally pops, but he's got no one to protect really. Mickey will already make it out. There's a lot of heroes there, and exactly what we were just saying. The moment you have to initiate the Undying, this is what happens.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to go on him. I think they're doing this wrong. They need to go on someone else. But who do you go on? Lina has a Linken's? Do they have a Force or any? No, they can't break it with Legion Commander, so it's very difficult for them to go on the Lina. And I guess she maybe Bloodseeker as well. And I mean, anyone, to be honest. Pathos is a good pick-off as well, but can you burst him down? He has the Crimson, he has Greaves and Pipe. The problem that I see with Alliance's draft is they have no burst. Like, this egg, it's nice. It's there, it's burning you a little bit, it's tingling you, but these teamfights, by the time the egg falls, they're already decided.
Oh no! They used it midway through the dive. Forced off the safety. Xenia being chased after with the Laguna out as well. The Chain Frost will finish him, and now Tiger, stuck here, trying to defend alone, will retreat. Mickey has come back to base. Oh, that catch, though. They forced the buyback. What can Insania do? They're TPing in Boxy right now. They might get Cackle, but again, it's the Undying who are going to have to go for here. They jump in. Mickey, he's got the Searing Chains waiting. They'll find that kill, but another tombstone to farm at least. Consolation prize for your lost tower.
Yeah, and the Phoenix had to buy back, and he had a lot of gold. He's actually saving up for hacks, so that's kind of bad for them. But the tier 3 is definitely the thing that they are worried about the most, as it opens up their shrines now. And if the top shrine falls, the Rosh shrine is just in the hands of Kinguin.
You know what, Liz? I think I hear what you're saying after all. I get it. They need Dagons. You want bursts.
Dagons?
Yeah.
E-Blade Dagons, everyone. Let's go.
Everyone. Phoenix especially. I mean, that's decent strength game. 3.2 per level. Shotgun
honestly,
Phoenix, you saw in.
I mean, honestly, it was a build that I used to do on Phoenix. If anyone has a troll or something like that actually, like Clinks, that completely destroys your egg and you can't play against it, just go in first, take the spell and amp talent, veil them, just destroy them and continue playing.
We are no longer TI qualifiers. We are Lizard's filthy pub strats.
I mean, these pubs are like versus these players, you know. It works versus them, so who knows? I mean, it won't work in a in a good organized game such as this one, but in pubs, you know, in pubs everything works.
I feel like 5 Dagons could work still, you know.
I mean, wait, Iceberg won yesterday with Pudge mid, right? So
yeah, the whole world is upside down right now. So,
yeah, so everything works, man. I
was kind of happy about that, you know. Go see a Pudge at TI. When was the last time you saw that played seriously and not just in the All Stars?
It was Pudge mid, and it was versus Nikes, and they still won. Like I don't know, that team, Fight to Moon or Windstrike, whatever they're called right now. It's gonna be so much fun to watch them. Honestly, they look really strong.
Well, I mean, we came into this, we were talking about how we felt Alliance looked pretty strong, but right now, they are
I was proven wrong. I like it, actually. I love to be... I love to have my ideas challenged to see how the game can, like, go in a different way, right?
Exactly, you want an even game.
Yeah, exactly. And it's... What can Alliance do right now? Because it doesn't feel like they're in the lead at all.
And they're going dying in the exact same spot again. Yours, he won't even die this time. They need to move in. Remnant, all committed. He will move away. They forced out the wrong thunder, but now, heads up, run, little piggy, but run faster. They owned it to try and protect him. He needs to get the hell out of dodge. Patos cannot chase. They might try and turn around. They jump in, looking for the kill on the cackle. They'll find it. Tiger needs to get out quick. Yours to dodge out. Should have to blink away, but they've already lost the bear. There's the rolling boulder out. Chainfrost's going to chase. They do get the supernova down, the jump in, the BKB, and the blade mail. Lina taking a lot of damage. She should die off here. Foxy doesn't even give his life a Patos. Stunned on the spot. Bloodright coming out. Exotic's here. He's losing way too much HP, though. Double kill already for Insania. The buyback on Lina. She cancels her TP. This side of the fight is already decided. They might actually found Ella Sash as well. They will get him. Forcing the buyback. Everything's being committed by Kinguin, and that was a huge fight for Alliance.
You know what, Alliance? I love you guys. Honestly, I just said, like, please show me what you're gonna do. Like, show me how to win this game. And they instantly just changed the way they team fight. It's just like that. Just they changed one simple thing. They go on the Undying, but they don't truly commit. They go on him, so he drops the tombstone, and then they kite out. And that's why they won the team fight. They drawn them out. They move them away from the tombstone. I mean, it's not really a hard thing to think about, right? It's not really hard to get that idea. But when you're playing...
X on Tiger, Mickey moving in, needs to be careful. Wrong corner coming out, Tiger only now down to half HP. Yules comes out, James Frost to follow, but it shouldn't bounce too much. It'll actually stick to the creeps. They'll make their escape. Hatos moving forward, wants to kill Insania, slows him down so the attacks aren't there. But he hasn't got supports. Mickey went far, far away, and Insania will have to give his life and will give a gem.
Yeah. Again, the tombstone was dropped. They tried to run away. Not as successful this time, however. But they did get a tier 3 at least, and from this moment on, they can take the shrines too, so it's kind of alright. The Phoenix does not have a buyback though. Is Roshan up? It is, so...
That's true. I feel like right now, without the buyback of Phoenix, it might make the defense hard, but at the same time, you move quick enough on Alliance, I feel like you can still get it with Roll of Thunder on cooldown. And the Tombstone. I mean, don't get me wrong, you can get Tombstone down if Kakor just runs into the pit and says, hi guys.
No, I meant like, I don't think Alliance is gonna try to go for the Roche fight without... I mean, they're not gonna...
feel they need it?
No, they need it, but I don't think that they're gonna be the ones that initiate it. I don't think that they're gonna go for Roche. I think Kinguin, like after 40 seconds, they might try to go S5 into the pit, and then Alliance might try and fight it. See, like they're pinging it out a bit. So the idea is there's gonna be a rush fight here, definitely, because Phoenix is dead. But the question is Alliance gonna commit to it? Like, are they gonna fight 4 versus 5? Because Kinguin actually has a really decent team fight around Rush Pit as well. And without your Phoenix, you're not nearly as strong there. So.
Yeah, Phoenix feels like the key, whereas for Kinguin, Pangolier, I'd say, is the key for them.
Well, Kinguin has Pango and they have Undying as well. On the other hand, you have Phoenix and you have the Earth Spirit. So these 4 heroes are really strong around the pit. The rest of them are really strong as well, but these heroes just have some spells that are amazing. Lich's ultis, it's gonna be on as well, so there's that too.
Yeah, Chain Frost hasn't... Chain Frost's been a mixed experience for him so far. The last one was pretty underwhelming, despite the fact they got kills outside the base.
Chain Frost in the Rush Pit, man.
Yep, ping pong.
Yeah, you have to be careful with that.
Who has more health?
Yeah, especially if you're in 2k or 3k MMR. Like, it's kind of hard to move your hero outside of the pit, you know? The most dangerous spell.
Hold on, is this experience, Liz? Have you been down the 3k MMR bracket recently?
No, so you know that Waga camp?
Oh,
you know
right.
that? So I was there as a coach. And there was this one player who, like, I was standing in a game in which everyone was like 2k, 3k, and I was trying to tell them to go rush, but this one player just wouldn't go because Lich was alive. So 5 of us and Lich on the other side. No, I'm not going in. There's Lich.
God.
He's gonna Chain Frost us. Trust me, don't go in. And I'm like standing there telling him, please, man, please come. I'm your coach. At least listen to me. Oh yeah, I just learned that Lich is a very dangerous kind of a beast, so you don't mess with him.
Clearly it was like the handicap element. You said you were on their team playing that play, but you were really going to throw the fight and just chase them around with Lich Frost. But there it is. Rose gets picked up. That's the refresher shot as well, which is huge for this Pangolier.
Huge for the Pangolier, but he's gonna give it to Lina after all.
Okay, double Laguna.
Yeah, double. It's not just double Laguna. It's double BKB, the hex, everything pretty much.
Fair.
So that's the thing. I mean, it's all right on Pango as well, right? The Rolling Thunder, I suppose, but
I guess the argument is like if the fight has gone on so long, the Rolling Thunder's done. You've either won the fight or you're in full retreat. Like there's not really a mid ground. In like where you get a second Roll Thunder out and feel like you got value.
I mean, they have the upper hand now, regardless, with this, with Aegis, with Refresher Shards, with Cheese. I believe they're quite comfortable taking fights right now. It kind of depends on how Alliance plays it again. Like if they manage to kite them away from the tombstones, if Lich wastes his ulti, like they have a double damage on the bear too.
Yeah,
they're gonna catch the bear though.
Okay.
Yeah?
Hunting for bears, and they might find him. He's trying to move away. Oh, Elsash reveals it though. Okay, haste DD bear. Let's go.
Monkas. Mega
like,
Monkas.
If he had the Ags right now, this would be the most glorious thing ever.
Scanning.
If only he had the axe. He actually has it queued up, so that's the next item he's going for.
I mean, actually, this is kind of the other thing we should talk about is the double rune spawning. This bear's value does kind of like spiral out of control, I'd say. Especially once you get the axe.
In pubs, people don't value these double runes as much as pros do, because it's insane. Like, from the minute 40, every action that you do, you should kind of time it. Well, not every action. If you get a lucky pick off or something, obviously, you can continue with that. But if you have a chance to wait for those runes, you should, because you get a lucky double damage or an arcane rune on a hero that has long cooldowns, and it's a different game instantly. On mid though, Pango.
Moving in with the Roll Thunder, hit on the bear, then he get across on Koi, but they will be able to. The Tombstone as well. Tiger bats his core to safety. Will give his life for this.
Will he though?
Or will he? No, he's forced us out. Roll Thunder away with a rupture. No!
Oh.
Tiger just runs himself down. Perfectly executed by Exotic Deer. They're moving forward. They want to get Koifa. But Zombie's not giving vision anymore. The big zombie chasing though. And Fear just to make sure that he can't do anything.
Yeah. To prevent him from the Yules, and that's it. So they only lose the Earth Spirit there, but the Tombstone was used. However, Alliance still does not want to fight into Aegis and Cheese and Refresher Shard too, so they're kind of...
Okay, they're going to split push. They're in the top right now. This is actually smart because this should force Kinguin back.
Yeah, they have to react to this. At least the Lich with the
Oh, that's the bait though.
However,
Frost comes out. Shiva's commit as well. No, they decide against it. Mickey will move back, carrying the giant orb of Frosty Death with him as it moves across the map. Here it comes.
just flying across. I actually died to this a couple of times.
It's like an IO in attack mode.
Look, it's gonna bounce between them. Alright, that's
value.
Not a lot.
Meanwhile, Laguna coming out just to skewer the kill onto the bear. Say no to animal abuse, folks.
Yeah, we're gonna call Pita.
Who is worse here? Is it the man who keeps summoning bears to their death, or the people that keep killing them?
I mean, it's definitely the people that are killing them. Still,
but you should close second for the guy that knows what's going to happen to those bears.
He's there as well.
For now, he's going to leave that bear behind in 2 seconds. Bye, bear.
This poor bear. Oh, at least he takes him. He takes him with this time.
It's like, Master, please, don't leave me. Look into my beautiful panda eyes. You can't do this.
He felt sorry this time. He was like, all right. I won't feed you to this Bloodseeker this time. Come with.
It's pretty dark because all he's doing really is looking at the cooldowns like, I can't summon another bear for like a minute. I guess I'll keep you alive.
Yeah, that's it. Like, I can't afford another bear right now, so I'll keep you alive.
You will farm well, my pet.
So they're just trying to split push right now, and it's a good play for Alliance, definitely. They're split pushing top. They have this Ember followed. I really like what they're doing. Is like Ember is split pushing, but there's LC behind, and she's not showing herself. So
yeah,
it's not only the Ember. Yeah, if someone goes on him, they can heal him. Like use the overwhelming, use press the attack to get him out of trouble.
Well, actually, they're moving up right now. If they're quick, they might get their hands on Boxy, but it's pretty fucked up.
He's scanned.
He's like, bye! I mean, he's got the movement speed talent. I feel like movement speed talents are still one of the most insane things in this game, especially 50.
I have a feeling that when I was coaching and watching people take talents, they would always skip the movement speed talents, and that was definitely a thing that I don't understand at all, because movement speed talents are amazing. Like, not these +10. I don't even. There are no. Like the small ones, no. But usually, like movement speed talents on LC, on Bounty Hunter, even on Night Stalker. I mean, they're really worth it. You should be getting those.
It's like, depending on the hero, but anything like above 30, you pretty much thumbs up on. Like, that's the stage at which you're like, this is actually insane.
It's all about that. There was like the last meta with all the Yashas and the butterflies on gyros. Like,
got a built in.
I mean, he just moves. Like you can't catch him. He doesn't need the force. He just moves so fast. It was impossible to catch.
I think my favorite part is they kept nerfing it by 5 on gyro, and in the end, it's flat cannon. That's what killed that hero.
Yeah.
Oh, you can look at the kills though. Alliance, they've smoked up.
Yep. They know the Aegis is out, so.
Kinguin have gone very defensive. Oh no, Tango's in a little bit of trouble. No, they dodge the stun. They do get the stuns, and the Searing Chains to hold him in place with a lot of health. Remnant jump in, and they get the duel.
And the jump.
Yeah. More importantly, they do get that gem back finally, but Boxy's taking it.
They had one of their own already on. The last time they lost the gem, they actually had 2 back then as well, so they didn't really care a lot.
They're stockpiling. Okay, they knew there was going to be deaths. They were prepared. Now they're prepared to take these racks. With Pangolier gone for 100 seconds, he does have buyback. They can easily force it.
The BKB was committed on the bear. Oh no, not the BKB.
No,
it's the talent. It's the talent, of course.
Level 25. Oh, he does get hexed up, but look at this. Sunray keeps him alive. A root tackle in place. Can't really do much. The rupture coming out into the bear as well. Looks like he might have to give his life here. Can't move away the zombies, making sure that's the case.
Good thing
Good thing I have a second bear. Let's go.
Just another battle cry. I'm sorry, BKB. Just another BKB. Let's go.
Battle cry, BKB is confusing. Jump in. Look at this kill. They jump around Anisha. They'll get it as well. The chain cross will only bounce once. And now the egg just zoning them out so well. You also dodge it out on Undying, but now the roll find through. They'll connect them to Tiger. Can they find Kuiper? They'll get on top of him, but can they do anything with it is the question. Kuiper being frustrated a little bit, but now Mickey ran in here. Searing Chase coming out. Wants to move forward. Should be able to move away with the bears ready to fight. Pathos gets bashed up. Will he get Rude as well? Glimmer to protect. They force the buyback out of Nisha, and now they'll retreat.
Yeah, all their ultis are out, so they should probably get out as well. And they do. Nice.
Didn't even get the bear.
Yeah, I love how while they were fighting, Koikwa just did the completely right thing. He just
Hit buildings.
yeah, hit buildings. You don't really like in this game. He can't really afford to fight anymore. This Lich is gonna. He's not gonna get his level 25. He has his level 25. So this nasty talent, yeah, this nasty talent is there.
Okay, I had bad experiences seeing that talent. I think the worst one I've seen is I think it was one of the games we done where Gyro was holding base with a rapier, and they couldn't kill the tier 4s on the other side because of that talent.
Everyone had that happen to them, I think. It happened to me as well. I was playing Lich, and the only building that we had left is the Ancient, and they just couldn't take it. Like the armor and the HP is just ridiculous.
It's pure insanity, to be honest with you. And because he took that GPM talent, he is stacking up the gold pretty fast on the Lich, considering how poor he was.
Yep. And we have another smoke though coming up from Alliance. They're gonna take a team fight.
They paid off so far. Will they pay off again? Mickey moving forward keeps a remnant defensive just to make sure he's fine. He thought they were roaching, but they're not. They do ping onto Bloodseed. Can they move forward? Stun missing from Tiger. Remnants forward. Mickey wants his Shivas. Doesn't clip. And now Pangolin coming in with the wrong thunder. Patos trying to move across here. Koiva does have a haste. Being chased, but Patos not quick enough. And the Rupture out is completely wasted. They'll finally be able to drop Mickey. Can they get there? The eldest procs. He should be able to move away. The Hex in return. Another Supernova out. Jane Frost chasing, but the duel in the back foot means they should be able to get this kill on the Bloodseed. Exotic Deer getting low, but no! They get the kill on the Foxy instead, and now stunned up. Exotic Deer getting low. Should die after looking in return. Will find the kill on Mickey. Buyback coming up from Boxy, but the same from Exotic Deer. They're chasing for more, but can they find its question? Tiger gets blocked out by Patos. He can't roll away just yet. The Yule should allow him to escape with the blink.
Yeah, meanwhile, you're
in the base.
Yeah.
There's a bear, and he's doing just one thing, which means you've left people behind. Insania? Maybe a little bit jump of the gun there.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. I don't think they care too much. They might even commit. They might chase. I don't think this is...
yeah, Koiva's come around the back. Bash. Move straight in. Oh, nice yours, but buyback from Mickey. He wants value out. There's the wrong fodder able to get on Patos to try and move on. But now, moving on the back line, Mickey trying to go on Ellis Sash. Should be able to find him, but slows him not enough. Look at the turnaround. They want Patos. That's the important kill here. Tear in chains. They're concerned about support coming in as Lina has arrived back in the fight. And Koiva gets out. They miss the opportunity to get rid of him, and for some reason Patos has picked up jewelry as he's got double gem. He sees everything, man.
So many buybacks here actually used. Exotic Deer bought back. He tried to defend mid, it didn't happen really. So overall Alliance took what they wanted. They smoked us 4, they forced the team fight, but the bear didn't, so the bear was just there.
I mean, you say they did what they wanted, but they did just give up a Roche, and we are 56 minutes into the game. This is a grim time to hand that over.
It is, it definitely is, but at the same time, if you just do the same thing, you have Ags on your bear. If you do the same thing and you just split them up, because listen, the game of Dota becomes so hard once the 2 lanes are down. When you have 1 lane down, it's kinda alright. You're still not out, but it becomes so much harder when you have 2 lanes pushing in. As yeah, you just need 1 lane to push in on your high ground, and this bear with Agonists can just roll in and take down your buildings. So
that's fair. They can buy a lot of time with the bear and with Mickey.
Strategically, it's hard. However, they do have 3 of them pushing in high ground. We'll see what happens here.
Atos almost has an Abyssal Blade now. Could be what they need to lock down the Ember and kill him off. Although there's still that Aeon Disc proc that's the problem.
Yeah, Aeon Disc is still hard to deal with.
Hey, you know, if they're on point though, and they get that Light Strike Array as it procs, they can still kill him.
Do they know though about Lone Druid? Because they had this word. They saw the bear run in to the right.
Oh, no. They're not gonna look. They think he's just already gone. He'll eventually leave, but his bear wants to hang around.
Yeah, he wants the next creep wave as well. He wants to cut it off.
This has already wasted so much time. Kinguin just can't do anything right now.
Yeah. They're just they have everything they need, but they're not able to run out to their base. So this ward is actually amazing. The ward on the cliff, it's giving them a lot of info on where the bear is. So they're kinda able to react to that. But at the same time, your top lane is being pushed. So.
Yeah, and that's double catapult, big creep wave with it, which means Exotic Deer has to come to defend it, and it's just, oh god, they are just running out of time. And this window of opportunity, they're not able to seize. I feel like they need to maybe pick up Boots of Travel on someone, and then have them defend while the rest of the team goes. They've already got them, in fact. Lena's got Boots of Travel. but she's your Aegis carrier. She can't be the one. Bloodseeker, do they just leave Bloodseeker in base and go mid?
They can leave either Lina or the Bloodseeker. It doesn't really matter, honestly. Yeah, she has Aegis, but if she can port in, it's fine. They have enough of sustain that they can survive. Like even this poor Undying has Shivas and duels. The game has gone long enough for everyone to kind of be, well, not everyone is kind of hard to kill at the start, right? So she can join the fight with travels if she's defending the high ground, or if it's
also, I think it's also the case as this gets super late. I'd say Undying has some of the filthiest talents in the game right now, and that does come into play, like the Tombstone, taking the extra attacks as well as on death, and then the Reincarnation or Decay cooldown, which I'm assuming this is going to be a Reincarnation game.
Definitely. Definitely. You take the Reincarnation, you die again, you drop another Tombstone.
This is great. Look at me go. They can't stop me. Just one after another. Just laughing
zombies everywhere, man. You give him a refresher shard for a 4th Tombstone. Holy man.
Even better, you buy a blink so you can place them all around the fight. You know, like you're setting up some sort of kind of like pylon system that's just going to trigger and kill someone. Yeah.
Just fight where the pylons are, right? That's it.
Create like a little zone. It's beautiful. Although the problem is, if you want to make a perfect square out of them, you kind of have to have them kill you in a specific location.
What are you summoning the master Undying, you know, summoning some.
There you go. It's the summoning pit.
With the tombstones, yeah.
I would love to do something meaningful around a Warlock for that as well. Oh, but Hex coming out insane here in a little bit of trouble. Rupture as well just dies. They even commit the Abyssal. That's a big kill, actually. That's Alliance's probably the strongest high ground defense hero.
Yeah, it's their strongest teamfight hero too, so killing him, maybe forcing his buyback right now, but I just feel
we'll
so
see
bad
the last
for
few
Kinguin.
minutes. Like, come on. Do you really think they're gonna be able to force it? Let's see.
I mean, they can try, but it's so hard, right? Like Sloan oh well, Lina is porting mid, and they did push out their lanes a bit. And actually, the bear is kind of too far away. Like Corpus bear is too far away, so they might.
They're gonna get punished for this.
Is this like the opportunity that they were looking for?
But is Alliance looking for this opportunity as well? Searing Chains comes out, force the Guardian Greaves.
And the bear ported bottom already.
Oh no, that's a big problem. A jump in by Mickey wants to do this, goes pretty deep though, needs to be careful, the Yule's coming out. Light Striker Ray doesn't actually get used though. Mickey still staying alive, the buyback out on the Phoenix. In the meantime, Laguna goes out, the final kill on the Tiger. They force his buyback as well. Mickey down to half HP, trying to buy time to move away. The Remnant not taking him far though.
They should be able to your base meanwhile.
Yeah. Can they push Kinguin out? It looks like Kinguin's gonna have to push themselves out. As the Aegis expires, they'll go back to base to deal with the bear problem. And luckily for them, because of that Lich talent, no towers or buildings lost.
I mean, this is pretty good for Kinguin. Yeah, they use the Aegis, right? They don't have the Aegis anymore. That's true. They lost a lot of time, but at the same time, are they gonna get the spear on top? Nope.
No, they're not.
Nope.
Exotic being gave up. He was like, whoa, creeps. They hurt. Okay, I don't have a stout shield anymore. Gotta be careful.
They forced the Phoenix to buy back. They forced Taiga's Earth Spirit to buy back as well. So it's all right. I think Kinguin is kind of satisfied with what happened there. And this Lich's region talent is really good for them right now versus the split push.
So that's the point, right? Like, Alliance are looking for the split push opportunity, and Kinguin always have to respond to it. This is basically a tug of war, and no one is going in the mud right now.
62 minutes game. I'm calling it, I don't know, at least 70 minutes, maybe 80 even. What do you say?
I feel like this could easily go over 80 minutes, the way this is being played out by both teams. I mean, you know, it's the first game. Actually, I don't think it's the first game. I think it's the second game for both of these. No, first for Alliance, second for Kinguin. But, you know, all on the line, right? Like, this is a ticket to TI. Any mistake could cost it. And Alliance are moving in right now. Hex does come out onto the bear, but now moving across Tiger. Double stomp through. They're jumping into Supernova inside. They have to trigger the Shrine. Athos trying to control here. Tiger is still hexed up, but Foxy going in. Controls up on the Cackle long enough, and now they're able to clear him up. The Sunray is good. They're keeping his team alive, and now the Chain Frost finally out. The buybacks are committed. Nietzsche wants to get involved in this fight, but they're judging out so much in this Chain Frost. Tiger will be eliminated finally. They kill off Boxy, they kill off Tiger, but they force so many buybacks, and there's none for Pangolier. And most importantly, actually, they just got rid of Phoenix as well. So 2 heroes on Alliance without buyback. But Mickey went in your base. Yeah, he's not done. He's like, fine, you want to fight there. I'm not involved.
The Bloodseeker. Oh, nice.
Oh, he missed it. Bloodseeker on his way in, but a little bit too late. Mickey very cocky there. He's like, I don't even need to hit the scrape. Gonna die, man. Come on.
I mean, this is still pretty good for Kinguin. Yeah, they lost the range racks on mid, but there's no buyback on Phoenix. There's no buyback on Earth Spirits. Are they gonna do something with this? They should. They should definitely try, but still, there's Ember and the bear.
Like, what do you do? We just saw what happens the moment you try and fight outside your base. Alliance lost that fight, yes, because they didn't commit everyone.
Yeah, the bear was there, a little bit further away, hitting your
yeah,
range
he was
racks.
just like a third of a map away. It wasn't too far.
He was kind of close, just not really.
He was in the neighborhood. Oh,
Bango.
Atos looking to come in with the wrong thunder, catching the backline, and Laguna coming out, not really doing much to Mickey. He will be able to move away. The Aeon disc, but he's still hexed up. Can they do anything? He moves away with the remnant just in time. They're taking a decent amount of damage, but Elder Sash, oh, they get that bear out just in time.
Yeah, at the same time, the Lone Druid just used Savage Roar and ported out. They didn't have the Abyssal of the Bloodseeker to stop him, so...
Like, okay, bye. Every time. This is just happening
There's
to them.
DD on top lane, though. They still have 30 seconds. I believe they could maybe force this mid in these 30 seconds. At least the mid Raxes can fall.
They need to hurry up, though. Going to be a tight window they need to work with here.
Yeah, Lina is even porting. She's in the middle of the map, but she's porting. She
has a DD.
Yeah.
That's why. The damage is going to be huge here. They should be able to get the melee and the range racks. Mickey can't really commit to try and slow us down. The Crimson Guard protects them fully.
Phoenix is up, though.
Maybe they can do something off the back of this, but the problem is Nisha just attacks too fast. They do not
run now.
have any disarm until Boxy's back up. Okay, so they get the racks. They're starting to even this up. Kinguin aren't out of this yet. Far from it, in fact.
I mean, this is great for them. It kind of evens the map out a bit. What I was talking about, the two lanes being down for them, the game gets much easier now, as they don't have to worry about this mid at least, right? At least that lane is gonna be kind of even. Yeah, they didn't get. Yeah, oh, actually, they did get both Rexes. My bad. So it's gonna.
Yeah, they
be,
got both.
Yeah,
so it's gonna be
all right for them.
Yeah, it'll be an even one. And like you said, one lane you can handle. Two is where it gets to be a nightmare.
Yeah. They have to worry about this bottom lane only now. But they have to worry about this Rosh as well.
Yeah,
Alliance is already there.
Oh, and this would be golden for them. Double egg, I'm going to assume, actually. Double supernova seems the best course of action.
Yeah, I think that's alright. That's definitely what they should go for. I agree.
I feel like these fights, like the way they're winning these fights is when they drag out more than like 10 seconds. When the Roll of Thunder ends, they take control of the fight. So if they can be in a scenario where they got a second supernova, there's no chance of any sort of rebuttal on the side of Kinguin.
It's the Rolling Thunder and the Tombstones. If they dodge the Tombstones, then the Rolling Thunder, the bear, the pesky bear.
Oh, he's been turned into a little piggy for his troubles.
This is
goodbye, bear. Look away from the screen. Look away, dead bear. Don't look at it.
They're giving the bear, but they're taking the Rosh. That's the plan.
They kept him in the base.
They kept them in the base. They sent the bear there just to see where all the heroes are from Kinguin and to keep them in the base, as you said. So it was a sacrifice.
I feel like there's going to be an unexpected right clicker coming in right now, as Boxy's up to 252 dual damage and he's going with Daedalus.
Oh my word!
Yeah.
Oh my word!
You want to see some filthy stuff? There will be no words spoken, just death. That's the language that this Legion speaks. Mickey. Playing with fire here, but who's going to get burned? Searing Chains on the Cackle. Once again, they could get in this, they could go in. Force out the Yules.
They're just debating. They're just debating him. They're trying. Yeah, they're teasing him. They're trying to make him use that tombstone. That's it. Nothing more.
Like, please, drop it. Go on. I want you to drop it. Just look at it, like, fine. And they just go around it. The biggest fail error that an Undying can make.
Yeah, Undying doesn't really care. He has reincarnation too, so... He's like, nah, I'm not gonna drop this. You have to commit. I have the say on disc as well. So if you wanna go on me, you really have to commit. That's basically how he's playing right now.
That's where it gets rough. When you run out of slots to really use on each of these heroes.
Tango.
He's thinking about it. Rollfire comes in. The Hex as well. Chainfrost chasing through the Abyssal. On the Phoenix. They want to make sure that this egg doesn't happen. And no, they just chain stun him. They'll kill him off. Tiger on the back, but going to get caught as well. Moving forward, looking for more. They're not done just yet. Boxy down to half HP, but can they clear him up? Mickey, he needs to do something about this, but what can he do? He's got no support to help him. He does have an Aegis, but they're just fighting around him. Boxy, stunned up, eats the cheese. TP up from Mickey, interrupted by the Yules. They want to make sure no one gets out alive. Foxy kind of perfectly does have the blink. Should be able to move away. Mickey, in the meantime, going to Lukaku. Wants to try and get him. Nisha getting super low as well. If he can get Nisha, this can turn in his favor. But Mickey, it's a lot of damage coming up from Nisha. He'll back away. With Kuiper dead, they don't really want to fight. But Roll Thunder, he might be forced to. Here, a little piggy. We want pork. They'll run him down, stun him in place. Ember's going to pop once. Can they get him twice, though? That's the question. They have got the Yule set up. Dodging. No, they missed all Mickey. Oh, he gets the remnant away just in time. The Ellen distance triggers Nietzsche's as well. Now hexed up on the spot. No escape Laguna as well. The duel going to come in. They will be able to find Nietzsche. And Mickey, he's surviving this. No, jump forward with a swashbuckle. Will get the kill. They'll get the duel win on Anisha. But they lose everyone on the side of Alliance for that.
At least they got that Lina kill because it's so huge. She does not have the buyback for 2 more minutes.
And they might be forced to buy back in Alliance. 2 buybacks from here. Exotic Deer. How quickly can he do this? They haven't got the duel for 30 seconds, so we feel confident. The Searing Chain's coming in. There's the movement in by Mickey. He needs to be careful here as he is ruptured up on the spot. Will look to move away. Be coming out from Exotic Deer to allow him to move away. In the meantime, Kuiper's joined the fight as he did buy back as well. Pathos can miss the Roll of Thunder, but it's merely used to escape here. They drop the Tombstone on the way out to make sure there's no pursuit.
I mean, this would have been horrible for them, but for Alliance, I mean, but considering Lina has no buyback, this actually is a huge opportunity for them. They actually have 1 more minute to go.
Going in. He wants this. Can he actually find anyone, though? He has got the sheep. Will hit up onto the Lich, but no one nearby. And they should probably focus on defending right now because they're about to lose a melee racks. Protected just in time.
Yeah, they got those pesky catapults. They're gonna run straight top, I suppose, with the bear. However, this team fight was was a little bit more interesting, because there was a lot of happening. The Phoenix died super early on, right? And because of that they did chase them down. However, at the same time, Lone Druid was trying to do his old shenanigans. He was trying to rat top, but Lich and Bloodseeker were having none of it. They were actually prepared. They caught him. They killed him. So
the best part is that Qualifiers actually is the one they gave the refresher shard to. It's like, fine, it's okay. You can kill all the bears you want. I've got a million where that one came from. Wow, not a million, an extra one. And speaking of that bear, oh, this would be a perfect bait. Got it there. They want to go in on this. They're trying to. They want to. I think there's just too many heroes from Kinguin nearby. Oh wait, they actually just forced the Tombstone out again. Bye, bear.
They lost the bear though, so it's kind of.
They lost 500 gold there because they lost the Helmet Omnet creep as well.
It's similar words. Like, I mean, I actually think it's better for Kinguin, right? They just threw the Tombstone, but they did kill the bear, so.
Oh no, I mean they got like that was Lone Druids, so they got 500 gold total.
Yeah, of course.
It was so worth it.
They need some way of breaking the Lincolns on Bloodseeker if they actually want to go on him and duel him.
He's problematic right now. I mean, we saw they wanted a duel, but like you said, that Lincoln's is just stopping. They don't really have many ways of popping at long range.
Yeah, they do have the halberd, right, on LC, but it just doesn't seem to be.
True. I mean, like, it's either that you commit either a 4-star or you commit, like,
Are we gonna have a team fight here?
We might.
Like, this is gonna be huge.
Kinguin. Insania has the high ground. You do not want to fight a bird like that. Jump in, Insania. Gets the Supernova off. Finds time for his team. Meanwhile, Exotic did actually use the BKB. He might be able to find the egg. Yes, they get it just in time. Mickey trying to force on the back line. Elitash getting super low, but now the Rupture coming out in the meantime. Exotic Deer is controlled up. The Bash is coming out. On the side of the fight, they throw out the Lich Chain Frost already. Mickey moving away. Will carry it over to Foxy. He's trying to duel him. Will he get it in time? He kills off the Undying. And Mickey, he's immediately just going to TB out. Doesn't want to fight with Pathos here. Force them buybacks. They can't lose more heroes, though. Foxy already dead. They need to get everyone out, and they will be able to do so.
Yeah, but the top lane is pushing, so if they commit to this fight on mid, they really have to be careful about top. Like,
yeah, Qualifiers right up there now. He's thinking about it.
Dire's top tower is under
He hasn't got TP for 30 seconds available to him.
His bear is being attacked by zombies, so he can't really port him in, sadly.
That's true. And here's the thing, if you go for tier 4s, you're going to give mega creeps over to Alliance, so they have to back away.
They have to completely commit on Kinguin if they want anything. Like, they have to defend. And
it's all or nothing, yeah. This is so frustrating. You're in the scenario, it's like, we took a great fight, but we are up against the ropes right now, and that bear is already shredding through your tower. You need to go back now, or you need to go in.
Yeah, but they're... I'm actually... Like, why is Lone Druid hiding in the woods? Like, he sees 4 of them in front of his base. He doesn't really have to be doing this.
Oh, Mickey, a pistol hits on dude. Chasing through, nice 4-star away to protect him. Pathos does commit the wrong thunder. In the meantime, the Laguna goes down. They'll find the kill on the Tiger. Wrong thunder control on Insania. It's not good enough to get him dead, though. They will at least get the top racks. In the meantime, in their base, Bear finally takes tier 3 tower. Will not take melee racks. They need to get everyone out right now. They should be able to do. I actually like that tombstone placement. It stops any sort of pursuit.
I have a feeling they just found the perfect counter to this Qualifier in the Sledge. It's not great, he can't defend on his own, but it's good enough to stall him.
I mean,
So,
he kind of defended on his own, right? Because you throw out the Chain Frost, and then the Frost Nova slow is just way too much. Or Frost Blast, rather. Frost Nova.
Yeah.
That sounds like a beautiful combination.
He delayed him long enough for Kinguin to actually take
Oh, Mickey's going in here. Pathos down to half HP already. They hex him up. Now the BKB coming out with Zod is here. Chasing in. Once again to Mickey because he's already ruptured him up. The Remnant control is way too good. He'll move away. Nietzsche's in the meantime use the Aeon Disc. And yeah, Phoenix is already dead. He has no buyback available to work with. And now they're going to chase on the Tiger as well. If they get him here, this might be it. Foxy is back up. You need one hell of a defense though. Mickey is ready to go. That Remnant cooldown means he's always up and at the ready for a fight. Pathos down to half HP, moving in. Cackle getting low as well. Foxy moving across, gets the duel out. Pathos will die here. Can they find more though? They'll find Cackle as well. The zero chance is good enough. They will get a double kill on the Foxy. They hold once more on the side of Alliance. But this is edging ever closer to the edge, and you just don't know who's going to get pushed off the cliff.
Well, with these two buybacks, what's preventing them from just going in again? That's the question now. Are they gonna just do it? Because they're aware that Phoenix and Earth Spirit both do not have buybacks. So that leaves them with 80 seconds of doing whatever they want. So as long as they outpush that top, I don't even think like they don't have to care about that bear anymore. They can just go all in because they get megas as well. So they don't have to be as worried as they were before. It's the last lane of Raxus for them, and if they win a teamfight, they can even go for throne. Are they fast enough? That's the only question.
I think the big problem is Alliance. Because they couldn't chase them, now all the ultimates are available for Kinguin again.
Yeah, and they have reincarnation on Undying in just a few seconds, so he has his like built-in buyback right there, built-in Aegis.
Drops the tombstone already, and I mean, can you even get rid of this in time is the question? Not sure you can. They'll be forced to fight. Duel does go in the meantime. They're going to jump straight onto this, but Bloodseeker, is he going to die off in time? It's going to be a close call to Lagoon, and now Foxy, he'll get the kill, he'll fall for a return, and now the Abyssal controller Qualifier, he's getting low on HP, and his bear is still trying to just get rid of this tombstone. The entire time, the entire fight, and the bear, he'll finally get rid of it, but he loses his life for it. You're down to 2 heroes now. 20 seconds until your supports are back up. You need to slow down this push. You have got one shot at this, but it needs to be good. But Bloodseeker dead. It doesn't look like Kinguin want to commit. And actually, Mickey could catch on the Cackle here.
Everything I said earlier about this Undying, how he doesn't scale well enough, I take that. I just take everything back. These talents, the tombstone attacks.
Sad bear to watch.
He was just...
the entire fight was like him hitting a tombstone. He's like, guys, are you going to help me? He's like, no, we're just keeping the heroes busy. You keep on that.
Oh god, he was so desperate trying to kill that tomb. The saddest part is like Undying Cat is so ripped at one point. He could have just healed it back up completely. He was like, nah, I don't care, just kill it.
He's just got to a point where he's like, I pity you. Just take it.
Yeah, just take it. Take that at least. Like, I took what I came for.
Oh, well, looks like both teams are going to calm down for a moment, which should buy time for buybacks to be available on a few heroes again. Most importantly, Alliance first. So they could maybe make a move around this in the next minute.
I mean, it's not the worst team to play against Megas, right? When you're on Alliance, you do have your Ember with Travels, you have the Bear to push out the side lane, so they can play against that. It's not the end of the world for them, it's not perfect, but...
Well, they want to move forward anyway. I feel like they need to force a good fight in Kinguin's base. Like
this looks very desperate though, doesn't it?
Yeah, like you need to either get the Roche right now or you need to go in. It's one or the other, and they're choosing Roche not to be that important.
Yeah, I mean, when you're up against Megas, it's kind of hard to go for Roche.
Exactly.
Your lanes are gonna push in so fast. If they at least had one Rax, they could maybe opt for that.
Infamous tombstone again. Oh, Hex coming out. Bear controlled up in the meantime. They do actually use the magic immune on him. Jumping on the Cackle. They trigger out the Aeon Disc. And now, Laguna coming out. Tiger will roll away in time. Nisha force uses BKB here already. And Pathos uses the wrong fun as well. They'll get the Bear. Can they find more though? Oh no, the Creep Wave turns up the Chain Frost there. Foxy trying to move in. Can't find anyone at all. The Rupture on him means he's a little bit of trouble. He needs to back away, but losing a lot of HP in the meantime. Mickey going to try and hold as the Creep Wave. Jumping in for more. Nisha force uses yours already. The Supernova down. They can't deal with it right now. And now, Hexed up. Mickey, is he in trouble here? No, the Supernova should protect. Stuns on the 2. Can they go in? He's ruptured up. He can't actually go anywhere here. Kill him off. There's the buyback instantly. They need to get back in this. Insanity's already there. Tiger trying to control the Pathos. Needs to actually roll away from this. The pair creating a lot of space, but still not able to find any kills. And the crits are huge. Stun control. Locked down. They'll kill the bear again. Suddenly, Qualifier without bear for 100 seconds. And they even get the kill on the Boxy in the end.
They're just getting nothing in these fights.
This is looking grim. They've committed everything. Boxy's buyback as well. And the biggest problem here is they've got no bear for 90 seconds. Kinguin can just go.
No bear for 90, no Phoenix for 70. They can just go, as you said. What's the buyback status on Kinguin though?
No one has buyback in the entire game right now. It's coming off cooldown for a few people. Most importantly, Insania. But by the time he has it, he's going to be alive. But at least he can like throw his life at them twice.
Lena is going to have her buyback as well in 50. So there's that. They're going to have the Aegis though too. So.
Yeah, they'll be feeling pretty confident here. As Alliance is trying to get control of the creep waves again, as they are probably having flashbacks to the open qualifiers where they got beaten to death by creeps. They won't fall victim to that twice.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, we've got a Dagon on Ember.
There we go. Finally.
They're going for my strategy. They're a little bit late though. Okay,
just a little bit, a tad bit late.
Jumping by Tiger. BKB comes in, they jump thrown a Bloodseeker down to half HP already. The chain frost is bounced, they'll get the kill on Earth Spirit. In the meantime, looks like they might actually kill off Zodium. No, he eats the cheese just in time. They'll find the kill on the Boxy. They already got rid of Mickey, and now the only lord left is Quaver. And he just sits there, typing GG as he tries to kill off the Tombstone. And don't tell me Undying doesn't have a place in late game.
No, I'm never good at that again. Like ever.
I just... What? Undying. Early game hero.